Alright, so basically, I went ahead and flew it. I ran out of battery on my actual camera, but this is an iPhone 6 and I have an Android. Alright, so first flight was great. It's got 17%. I don't know if you can see that right up here. The calibrate compass, that was the problem I was having because I was inside. As soon as I went outside, that cleared up. So the camera is obviously still on. So with that, it's also saying approaching a no-fly zone. I don't know why that is, but we're probably close to an area, but we're not in the area. So at 20%, what happened? I kept it close to me. As soon as I seen it had a low battery warning indication, probably about 25 to 30%. Then as it got to 20%, when it hit the 20%, I noticed that I couldn't fly no more. I was limited on my controls. It actually wanted me to bring it back. I hit the return to home feature, which is this button right here, and it didn't want to come home. It's like I had to do it manually. Not sure if that's something wrong with this or if that's a feature because it wants you to fly at home. I don't know. Or maybe it takes up too much battery. So what I did was I went ahead and flew it home, but what I was doing as I was bringing it in, it wasn't that far anyways, but when I was bringing it in, I didn't have any connectivity issues whatsoever, at least where I'm at, but it was kind of blipping on me. I had to reset it, go back, and because it would just fly and stop. Then it would vibrate on me. Then I had to do it again and fly and stop. So I crept it over towards me. And then once I hit the auto land feature, just to see how it would auto land, it actually did great. This flew phenomenal. It's beyond more than my expectations. I'm truly impressed with this. The gimbal, I'm pulling on the switch right here. The gimbal rotation is very smooth. So it only goes up and down. It pans up and down. That's what it does. I did put an SD card. Thank God that this actually has memory inside of it. It's not much memory, so I don't know how much I actually recorded. That's my fault. The SD card is actually on my little action cam, and I forgot to pull it out, and that's what I'm recording on now, just to show you guys that I did fly it. I did kill the battery. You can hear the fan going off in here, and basically I'm just letting the fan run to cool it off a little bit. It's got 14% anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it ran great. Didn't run into anything. I was able to do the circle me. That was the only quick shot that I was able to do within the length of time, because I was fumbling around with the touchscreen on this and trying to figure out what was what and where to push, what to see, that kind of stuff. Even though this was the button to record, it wasn't recording. Now it did. Now it's actually recording. It's on the bench. Earlier it wasn't doing that. I don't know why. I think it only recorded when I did the circle me, and it's because it's on automatic feature. It counts it down, and then it just goes ahead and does it. But yeah, still great quad. I was a little concerned again, so now I got to be careful. I think I'll fly it up to 30%, and once I start getting that warning, or before I get that warning, I'm going to get it close to me and continue to try to see if that feature is just that, or if it's actually a feature that it's doing that, where it still got me home, don't get me wrong, but it kept vibrating. I would hold it and it would vibrate and stop. It would just, stop, and then I would move it again and it will come back a little ways, and then it'll vibrate, or the phone or the controller will vibrate, and it would stop. And then I had to reset it here. I had to let it go to the middle and then hit it again. So, yeah. So that's it. That's made in flight. I was not able to get the first one, so you guys could see fully of it flying, just besides whatever video you're going to see off of this. So the next one I'll be more prepared, hopefully. I'm going to put this back on charge. I'm going to let it cool down and the battery cool down, and that's the proper way of RC recharging batteries. So again, I can see where I would want another battery. I probably wouldn't need too much more after that, but once I know what I'm doing, it's only going to go up to get the shot that I'm going to get, and then it's good from there. So, but I'm definitely going to pick up one more battery, and that should take care of it. Man, I wish I had an actual laser temperature detector, because this is pretty hot. I mean, it's not hot or it's unbearable, you can't touch it, but it's like a computer running in there, which I'm sure it's something like that, but it's definitely hot. So I would like to see what that is. I'm not sure. I hear the spark kind of got hot too. Some more than others. Some people didn't like it more than others, but for being an electronic device, to me that's a little warm, especially just sitting here. When I first started to fly, it wasn't even flying. It was really warm just sitting here. So I don't know why it got so warm. I think it's just the CPU running, because everything else that's running in this thing. Alright, because it's just alive with the battery indicator. Alright, so there you have it. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hopefully the audio is pretty good. I have my audio device recording on the side, so let's go from there. Actually, it's not recording. It died. That's great. So whatever audio is in this thing, and my cheap action cam, this thing right here, it's going to be the only audio you guys are going to have. Alright, we'll try this again later. Thanks.